Welcome to Kanama Cooks. Today's recipe is a Bengaluru cafe-inspired chutney podi, idli podi served with idli and dosai. The addition of coconut makes this podi very rich and it's very addictive too. Here is how to do it. Take a heavy bottomed pan and add in the chana dal. Dry roast the lentils on a low flame. Roasting on a low flame is key to this recipe so the lentils get roasted thoroughly. The chana dal should become golden in color after about 4 to 5 minutes of roasting. When the chana dal is nicely roasted and golden, remove from the pan and set aside to cool. In the same pan, add in the split urad dal. Dry roast on a low flame till golden. The lentil will slowly start browning as it roasts. Roast on a low flame at all times. Once the urad dal is roasted and golden, remove from the pan and set aside on a plate to cool. In the same pan, add in a tablespoon of coconut oil. Add in the Byadagi chillies. The Byadagi chillies are mildly hot but impart a bright color to the chutney podi. Roast for a few seconds for the chillies to fluff up. Once the chillies are fluffed up, remove from the pan. Make sure not to burn the chillies. To the remaining oil in the pan, add in a small piece of tamarind. Also add in the curry leaves. Roast the curry leaves for a few seconds. The curry leaves should nicely crisp up. Once the curry leaves are crisped up, remove from the pan and set aside to cool. Now switch off the flame. With the flame switched off, add in the desiccated coconut. Roast the coconut for a few seconds. The residual heat from the pan will suffice for roasting the coconut. When the coconut slightly changes color, remove the coconut from the pan and set aside to cool. We will need a heavy-duty mixie for grinding the chutney podi. Add in the cooled chana dal to the mixie. Make sure that the roasted ingredients have cooled completely. Add in the roasted and cooled urad dal. Add in the tamarind, curry leaves and the chillies. We have added everything except coconut at this stage. Add a little asafoetida, some salt to taste and a little bit of jaggery. Grind this mixture to a smooth powder. The lentils and the chillies should be nicely ground and should be homogeneous. To this powder, add in the roasted and cooled coconut. Pulse the mixie several times for the coconut to get ground and mix with the rest of the ingredients. Our chutney podi for idli and dosai is now ready. Taste the chutney podi at this stage and adjust the salt and jaggery if necessary. Let the podi cool completely. Once the podi is cool, store it in an airtight container and store at room temperature. The podi stays fresh for up to a month. Hope you liked this recipe. If you try this recipe at home, please don't forget to leave a comment below. Also, show us some love by hitting that little like, share and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, it's Suguna signing off and happy cooking. Bye bye.